Hello friends, a great welcome to my channel. I am Poonam Dua. Today we are going to cover a text written by the very popular Indian feminist writer Shashi Deshpande. This is The Dark Holds No Terrors by Shashi Deshpande. This is written and this belongs to University of Lucknow BA English Honours Semester 6 Paper 2 Modern Literature. You may find the other important videos of this subject at this link. The link I'll provide you in description. Paper 2 Modern Literature playlist is there. We know Shashi Deshpande, a popular Indian novelist, recipient of Sahitya Academy Award. Sahitya Academy Award she won in 1990 for the book That Long Silence and Padma Shri in 2009. शशि देशपांडे की नॉवेल्स हमेशा ही फीमेल्स प्रॉब्लम्स को हाईलाइट करते आए हैं एंड दे शोज द पेन्स ऑफ वुमेन इन इंडिया सिंस लॉन्ग बैक। दो बहुत ही प्रोमिनेंट नॉवेल्स हैं जो कि फीमेल पर्सपेक्टिव से बात करते हैं, दैट इज 1980s द डार्क होल्ड्स नो टेरर एंड दैट लॉन्ग साइलेंस बाय शशि देशपांडे 1990। Something not good happened in 2015. To be precise, 9th October 2015. On this date, 9th October 2015, she resigned from her position in the Sahitya Academy's General Council and returned the Sahitya Academy Award. Why? Let us know. Actually, in doing so, she joined a broader protest by other writers too against the Academy's perceived inaction and silence on the murder of M.M. Kalburgi. Kalburgi's assassination was done, and the assassination was condemned by many political leaders, social activists, and many writers, including Shashi Deshpande. अब बात करेंगे अपनी नॉवेल द डार्क होल्ड्स नो टेरर के बारे में। दिस इज द स्टोरी ऑफ अ मैरिज लाइकली टू फेल। शुरुआत से ही हमें पता चल जाता है कि मैरिज इज नॉट गोइंग गुड। There is a central character, Sarita, who is a successful doctor. Sarita is playing two opposite roles, two paradoxical roles. In the daytime, she is a successful doctor, and at night, she is a terrified lady, terrified, trapped animal, I must say, in the hands of her husband, Manohar. Manohar, who is an English teacher in a small college. नॉवल की शुरुआत होती है जब हमारी सेंट्रल कैरेक्टर सरिता या सरू अपने फादर को विजिट करती हैं आफ्टर 15 years. The novel opens with Saru or Sarita returning after 15 years to her father's house, and it seems that the reason to come back to her home is to see and serve her ill father. अपने फादर को सर्व करने आई है, अपने फादर की केयर करने आई है, but this is just the surface level. In the reality, she is unable to bear the sexual aggression, sexual violence that her husband practices on her daily. बाकी का नॉवल काफी इंट्रोस्पेक्टिव है। सरिता अपनी पुरानी लाइफ को याद करती हैं और अपने फादर के साथ थोड़ी सी फ्रेंडली हो जाती हैं। Her stay in her father's house gives her a chance to review her relationship with her father, the first, and her dead mother also. अपनी डेड मदर के साथ उनके रिलेशनशिप कैसे थे और अपने हस्बैंड के साथ अपनी रिलेशनशिप कैसी है, सुधारने की जरूरत है या नहीं है। She has a better understanding of herself and the others as well, and this gives her a great courage to confront the reality. सरिता अपनी पास्ट लाइफ को डिग अप करती हैं थोड़ा सा। When her mother was alive and before marriage, she realizes that for male domination, women too are responsible, and that is a reality. In her case, her mother was spiteful to her, and this clearly shows the gender discrimination played by women which ultimately sets the preface for male domination. Females जब अपने आप को ही डिग्रेड करने को तैयार हैं तो मेल्स डोमिनेशन क्यों नहीं करेंगे। देखिए उनके मदर के बिहेवियर का एक एग्जाम्पल। मदर सेज डू नॉट गो आउट इन द सन, यू विल गेट इवन डार्कर। अभी भी डार्क ही समझती हैं, यानी कि हु केयर्स। सारू सेज हु केयर्स, वी हैव टू केयर, इफ यू डोंट वी हैव टू गेट यू मैरिड। अगर तुम केयर नहीं करती हो तो हमें तो करनी है ना केयर, हमें तो तुम्हारी शादी करवानी है। एंड शी सेज, आई डोंट वांट टू गेट मैरिड, विल यू लिव विद अस ऑल योर लाइफ, व्हाई नॉट, यू कांट। एंड ध्रुवा अपने ब्रदर के बारे में बात करती, ही इज डिफरेंट, ही इज अ बॉय। तो बेटे और बेटी को लेकर किस तरीके का डिस्क्रिमिनेशन है वो इस कॉन्वर्सेशन से साफ पता चलता है। So ultimately, she realizes that for male domination, women too are responsible and equally responsible. And she also recalls one event when her brother was drowning and she could not save him. और उसी के लिए उस इंसिडेंट के लिए सारू को ही लाइफ लॉन्ग रिस्पॉन्सिबल समझा जाता रहा। उनको अपने मेटरनल हाउस में भी शादी से पहले घुटन होने लगी थी एंड शी लेफ्ट दैट हाउस। She moves out of her maternal home. She not only becomes financially independent but also marries a person of her choice, Manohar. At her husband Manohar's home, she gets even the bigger shock of her life when she overtakes unintentionally her husband in both occupation and fame. उनकी उनकी प्रसिद्धि, उनका फेम और उनका ऑक्यूपेशन सब कुछ उनके हस्बैंड से बेटर होता चला जाता है एंड he is not able to tolerate it, male ego. She is treated like a tiny creature and her husband practices brutal sexual practices on her only to keep her controlled and under his dominance. सोसाइटी ने उनको इतना ज्यादा टॉर्मेंट कर दिया है कि कभी कभी वो भी सोचती हैं कि एम आई रेस्पॉन्सिबल फॉर माई सिचुएशन। दिस इज वॉट शी सेज, माई ब्रदर डाइड because I heedlessly turned my back on him. My mother died alone because I deserted her. My husband is a failure because I destroyed his manhood. कभी कभी ऐसा होता है कि when you are tormented too much by the society, you also are forced to think कहीं मेरी तो कोई गलती नहीं है। During these days, she hears the news of her mother's death and she is back to her home, and there she gets a chance to spend time with herself and thinks about everything, and she blames herself for everything, and deep down inside she accepts everything. My brother died because of me, my mother died alone, I should have reconciled with her, or I should have given that space to my husband that he could feel, he could practice, he could be happy with his male ego. ऑल्दो अपने आप को बहुत ब्लेम करती हैं लेकिन बाद में समझ जाती हैं कि एक्चुअली माई लाइफ इज माई ओन, मेरी लाइफ मेरी है, मैं जैसा इसे बनाना चाहूँ वैसा मुझे बनाना चाहिए, आई शुड नॉट बी अ puppet. This is what she thinks exactly. My life is my own. If I have been puppet, it is because I made myself one. I have been clinging unto the tenuous shadow of a marriage whose substance have long since disintegrated because I have been afraid of providing my mother right. सोचती हैं कि शायद पहले अपनी मदर को आजाद करवा लिया होता मेल डोमिनेंस से, वो भी तो मेल डोमिनेंस में फंसी हुई थी इसीलिए शायद मुझे डोमिनेट करती थी। तो पहला स्टेप अपनी मदर के लिए लेना चाहिए था, उसके बाद शायद उनकी लाइफ आसान हो जाती। अब वो ये सोच रही है कि मदर के लिए चलिए कुछ नहीं कर पाई लेकिन अपने आप को पपेट नहीं बनने देंगी। So what is the theme of the whole story? If a woman wants, she can come out of all shadows and can make her own identity. We must, all of us, must raise a voice against violence. अब आपके लिए क्वेश्चन जिसका जवाब आप मुझे कमेंट्स में दे सकते हैं। For which novel did Shashi Deshpande win the Sahitya Academy Award? And these are the options. Next question. When did Shashi Deshpande win the Sahitya Academy Award? Which year? And this question is not about winning but returning. When did she return the Sahitya Academy Award? I hope you loved the video. Please do not forget to share and subscribe the channel and provide your valuable feedback in the form of comments.